Okay, so I told you before that collective know-how is the key to the wealth of nations. Now I want to tell you how we measure it. Now, things are made by putting know-how together. In the same way, say, as things are made, words are made by putting letters together. Say, in the game of Scrabble, the more letters you have, the more words you can make. But also, the more letters you have, the longer the words you can make. Hence, the variety and the complexity of the industries that a society has is a reflection of the variety of know-how, or letters, say, that it possesses. How could we guess the number of letters a player has, or a city or a country, if we knew only the number and length of the words it puts together? Well, one place to start is by just counting how many different goods or services a society is able to make. That is, we can look at the diversity of its production. But clearly, some things may require a lot of know-how, while others are much simpler to make. How can we tell apart simple from complex products? Well, just as in the game of Scrabble, longer words can only be put together by those that have many letters. So the longer the word, the fewer the players that will be able to make it. Hence, more complex words should be made by fewer countries, simply because fewer countries will have what it takes to make it. By using these two ideas, that countries with more letters should be more diversified, and that products that require more letters should be feasible in fewer countries, we are able to come up with an estimate of the number of letters in a country and the number of letters in a product. Lo and behold, when we take it to the data, we find that after adjusting for their natural resource wealth, countries with more letters have higher incomes. More interestingly, we find that countries that seem to have low incomes, given how many letters they have, say like India, they tend to grow faster, while countries that are too rich for the few letters that they have tend to grow slowly or even decline, like Greece. So countries' collective know-how seems to correlate with their wealth. Next, how to get more letters. That is, how can we accumulate more of this know-how?